Alright, what's up and welcome back to the channel. Toronto DIY is back at you. So today's video is we're gonna rip all this rough cut hardwood I got, and I bought it so cheap. This one, we all know that the hardwood, especially the maple, particularly the maple, they were pretty expensive for buying that one. So I got this uh, lumber that I got, which I bought it so cheap, and it was a 3 by 3 by 10 for just $2 each. So which is really good. I really save a lot of money on that. But the problem is we need to have a straight edge for that, because the project that we're gonna do this time is the cutting board. So gluing up of uh, material that we're gonna use, we need to have a straight edge. But it's not that hard to achieve those, even though we don't have that a jointer. So it's more easier if we have the jointer, but since I don't have, and so what I'm gonna do here is I use a MDF and put a tape on it, and just stick the lumber on top of it so that I could have a steady base for my to to pass it through my table. So, and yeah, that's how I did, and that's how easy it is, because we need at least a one side straight edge so that we could easily achieve the other three sides to have those flat edge or straight edge. And since we save a lot of money for that lumber, so I decided to purchase a thickness planer, since I save a lot, like really a lot, like for those lumber that I bought for just $2 each. That was a lot of money savings to get the to have those kind of hardwood. So I decided to choose this 13-inch rigid thickness planer. As one thing I really love about this thickness planer, because I really love the rigid. Like, it always does the job. Not because, like, they were way lot cheaper than any other brand, but it always does the job. I have this experience of all their tools. So yep, I always consider getting one of this. The first batch that we did, so that was just a trial. So yeah, it's pretty good. Like, it works good. The thickness planer really works good. Probably because it's brand new, but uh, we're gonna plane this second batch of maple that I have in here, which this is a rough cut actually, but I just hand planed it, and yeah, it was pretty good now, and I just want to have the thickness even for this, so we're gonna use this thickness planer as well. So we're gonna do the second batch of the, the cutting board that we're gonna do, but for this one I'm gonna do this one like a heavy duty a cutting board. So I'm using here a 2 by 3. I already got this one 2 by 3. Yeah, it's pretty much straight right now, but I just want to make it sure everything is gonna be good, so that when we glue up we don't have a problem with doing it. So alright, we're gonna fit this one in. Yeah, right. While we're waiting for the first batch that we already glue up, and I already prepared for the first cutting board I'm gonna do, I have to pass through the second batch that I'm gonna make for the second cutting board that we're gonna do, which is we are totally different for the first one that what I'm doing, because the first one that I had is the trial. So we'll see. And this one I have to make it sure that everything, all the thickness should be even, all the edges should be smooth and straight, so that I don't have a problem of gluing up this thing. Because cutting board, making a cutting board should have a perfect edge in every piece. because that's where the strength of the cutting board is. Otherwise, they're gonna split over the years, or just like a short period of time, especially if you're making a heavy duty board where you're gonna chop and you know like chopping all those bones, those steaks that you're gonna cut on the cutting board. So you need that. We need to have a very, very straight edge for the glue up. So yep, and this time, like I'm passing it till I achieve the certain thickness that I want in every piece. So yeah, using this thickness planer, which I really, I'm really impressed. Like I haven't used any thickness planer before. This is the first time I use a thickness planer, but I'm just so happy of purchasing this thickness planer. I just really love the Rigid product, not because they have a beautiful and nice color, but that's really. But honestly, I just love orange. Well, that's just a joke. It just happened that I love the Rigid and the color is orange, but you know the the tools that I got from Rigid is really good. Like never disappoint me in every project that I have, and yep, I just really love it. And yep, there you go. So what I'm gonna do now is I have to glue up uh, this first batch that I did before I'm gonna do another batch of uh, hardware that I have to pass it through and uh, to prepare for my second and third batches for the cutting board. So since this is the first and trial batch for this project, so I don't have to worry about to perfect everything. But actually, it's pretty perfect that I made this one because I started right. That's the best thing. If you started right, then you end up right and nice and beautiful project. So yep, but as you can see it here, what I did wrong in here is like I didn't use a glue brush, just use my bare hands in here. It's That's pretty wrong, but I'm not worried about it because I have that hand wash for whatever, like especially for the glue. It's just like a hand lotion that you could apply after using it, and it will peel off all those dried glue. But yep, you have to use a roller or whatever glue brush, glue brush, whatever it calls. But yep, you can see it here. Like it has to be. It has to. You have to cover all the surface with the glue, because otherwise, uh, if you miss some spot in there, then you're gonna have a problem because the water, or like the moisture will penetrate in that area, then it will split up you're getting a problem over the years. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I did it right here. But yep, just like what I've said, this is the first time doing this one, so I'm a rookie. I'm not really sure which clamp or whatever clamp that I'm gonna use, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a good clamp for this project. And yeah, I'm using this pipe clamp from Bessie, so it's pretty good for this project. Has enough, and this project. So, and you can see it here. They're pretty all straight. I have to make everything flat, making sure everything flat so that I don't have to pass it so many times to my thickness planer when I make everything smooth on the top of it. Because after this, after I pass it through and smooth this surface, I have to cross cut this one again so that to make a bricklay cutting board. This is a edge grain actually. I mean, like like yep. It's a no, it's a end grain. I'm sorry, it's the end grain cutting board. So this is gonna be so good. Like you can see here, clump it, and yep, that's all we need to do in here. So yep, since I'm already done of doing that uh, glue up for the first batch, so I need to pass more material to my thickness planer for my next batch. Yep, so right, you can see it here. It was a pretty straight, and that's what we need, the straight edge. All this material that we're gonna do, like every sides, it has to be flat and straight. Just and yep, I'm pretty, I'm pretty impressed with this. Really, pretty impressed with this thickness planer. And look at that. Look at this kind of wood, like I got. Like if you're gonna get this one at Home Depot or wherever, like big box store, it's pretty expensive of getting this one. So yeah, I really save a lot. Like probably I save like for the whole thing that I bought. It's like I save like probably somewhere like 900 for getting all those lumber that he has in his. But he still have more in his cottage, just like he mentioned when I purchased this one. So I need to purchase more of this because I really love this kind of lumber. Look at those smooth, nice, all grain, and just like what I mentioned before, maple, like one of the hardest type of wood so far what I know. And yep, we did all the glue up. It's all dry up already, so we have to smooth whatever. We have to pass it through like at least 64th of an inch every every pass because I don't want to blow up all these all these this this cutting board that the first batch of what it did. It's kind of like like if you're gonna go like like deeper right away, so probably it's gonna I don't want to have snipes in every pass on the edge because like I don't want to redo it again and make it a board again. So that's a lot of thing to do. So yep, since this is just a experiment or first time that I'm gonna do, I have to take it gradually, like at least a 64th of a seconds every a 64th of an inch every pass. So doesn't I don't I still have the time of doing all this thing. But yeah, as you can see it here, I went deeper and yep, it's just so good. It feels so good, like like once you see every project that you're gonna do, you can see the progress. It feels good, like like woodworking for me. It's like feels so relaxing, and it really feels so good every time I see I achieve every project that I make. And yeah, there you go. You can see the one. There's those stripes that I did, those strips, pieces that I did, so that it will create a stripe, so that I could make a brick lay end grain cutting board. Yeah, the benefit of end grain cutting board is like like it doesn't easily uh, get your knife dull because the fiber is standing. So every time you cut your your food or whatever that you're gonna cut in this cutting board, the knife will just like will just go through the grain, not like the edge or the face grain that really like you are it's like like the especially using this hardwood cutting board will easily get dull. That's a benefit, and one thing for sure, they will last it long, and they're more look better than the face or edge grain cutting board. That's what my opinion about the cutting board. And I don't know some of them, but the only thing is like it's more the process is quite a bit longer than making those edge and face grain cutting board. So this time I'm gluing up this edge strip, edge grain strip as well. So it will create a bricklaying cutting board. Like it looks like a bricks, like a brick wall. So yeah, it takes time. This project really takes time. The very key to achieve this, to achieve a nice and beautiful cutting board is, just the patience. And yeah, you can see the process is really, it's not that hard. It's not that easy as well. But, just take your time, especially if you're just DIYing it or just, want to pass your time. Just like me, I'm just enjoying doing this thing, just enjoying all this, the process that I'm making this cutting board. So, yep, just enjoy it. That's the key. And, if you enjoy it, you get a patience of doing it, so you will achieve it. So, yeah, you can see it gluing up this uh, brick like kind of cutting board. It's an end grain cutting board, so it's gonna be some nice after all this. And yeah, glue up, clamp it, and that's the key. So yep, you can see it here. I have to clamp it, and it have to be flush because for this kind of cutting board, after I square up and like after all this glue up done, I couldn't pass this one to the thickness planer because this is the edge grain. If you have the router, you could do use the surface bit for this, and you can do that one as well. But if you don't have, you could always use the sander, but it takes time, just like And there you go. You can see all those things that we did. And yep, all we're gonna do now is we have to square all these edges and cut all those existing piece in the edge so that we have a square uh, cutting board. We're not gonna leave it like that. We have to square this one, and there you go. Pass it through with my table saw with my crosscut sled, and that's how easy it is. And there you go, and you can see that's the product. But I'm not done yet. I'm not done. I have to sand this one, but I haven't filmed that one because, like, it was just so dusty. It takes time sanding this one, but since I have the belt sander, because I don't have the drum sander, so I just use my belt sander. I have more have patience of doing this, and there you go. If you have the goal to achieve this one, and there you go. It's all flat. It doesn't to thing, and yeah. Now it's time to spray with the water so that it will raise the grain, and we have to sand it again. We're gonna do that, film that video after this video. That will be the second part, but you can see it here. Now I just spray it with water so that it will raise the grain, and we will sand it again so that we have a very smooth product. Nice, smooth, and shiny. But for now, you can see it here. So nice. So guys, if you think this video is helpful and nice, you could always hit the subscribe button and also hit that notification bell as well so that you will be updated for my upcoming one. And yeah, just like what I mentioned, for the next video that we're gonna do is we're gonna smooth and apply that mineral oil for this so that we can have the final experiment product. Ciao.